Bots typically do two things: answer questions and complete tasks for their users. And I am so excited to show you how with generative AI and Power Virtual Agents, we can enable them to do both without manually authoring a single conversation. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you just how easily it is to get started building the bots that Charles spoke about with generative answers. So from right here within the AI capabilities page, I can easily point my bot to a number of different knowledge sources, such as the Holland America website or other internal proprietary knowledge sources like Agent Manual or SharePoint. I can also control how the bot behaves within the advanced AI configuration settings. And with just a few clicks, my bot is immediately able to have rich conversations over these data sources. So this will be my first cruise, and I'm not really sure which travel documents I need to bring with me. And just like that, I'm able to see exactly which documents I need to board the cruise, as well as some helpful links to where I can find this information on the website. Better yet, though, these conversations can now have multiple turns while maintaining the conversation context. And if I wanted to, I could go ahead and publish this bot to my website or a number of other channels such as Facebook or Teams. We know, though, that simply providing information is not enough when our customers are coming to our bots for help. We also need to be able to take action on their behalf. For example, retrieving a reservation status by calling a backend API. Now, typically, you would need to build every single one of these topics within Power Virtual Agents' state-of-the-art low-code authoring canvas, which just went GA yesterday. And this is assisted with Copilot, of course. But with the new GPT-powered conversation engine, this process can be entirely transformed. Your bot now has a library of different plugins that function like Lego blocks that it can self-assemble in order to fulfill the user's request. And where any required information is missing, it can actually generate the question to gather this from the customer. These plugins include enterprise APIs or any of the thousands of pre-built Power Platform connectors. They include Power Automate flows and, of course, bot topics. So if you have actually built a bot and you're sitting in the audience right now and you have spent months and months testing and refining and iterating and testing again and writing lines and lines of code, I know that this sounds like a fairy tale, but it's not, and I'm going to show you. So remember, all I've done is point my bot to a couple of Holland America APIs and added one pre-built weather connector. I have built no manual topics by hand. Now, in order to get started testing, so you can see this in action, I'm going to go ahead and open up our new tracing mode so you can see these plugins automatically chain together in real time and follow the conversation in the test chat on the left. Now, I'm curious, what last-minute cruise options are available to the Bahamas next week, and what's the weather there like right now? I'm a habitual overpacker, so I'm really hoping this can help me. Sometimes hitting enter is the hardest part of these demos. And just like that, GPT is able to parse my requests and understand that it can fulfill it with the combination of a call to a reservation system with a custom connector action plugin and a pre-built weather connector plugin. And again, throughout this, thank you. I was going to signal the applause later, but I love the enthusiasm. So yes, keep it going. It only gets better. Along the way, you're able to follow the system's thoughts and observations to understand how the large language model decided what to do next. Now, the bot was able to identify the input for destination and time were fulfilled and return the weather portion of the question here. Remember, I don't know what is the weather topic, right? It also recognized that the departure port required input to be able to return the cruise options is missing, and actually generated that question to gather the information from me. So I think I'll depart from Miami. And amazingly, it extracted the entity Miami to fill the missing input slot and execute the call to the reservation system to provide last-minute cruises from Miami to the Bahamas next week. This is where you applaud. Now that was pretty awesome, but I don't know about you. This Rotterdam ship or cruise looks pretty incredible. And I am really excited to learn about what cabin options they have available. Again, GPT parses my request and understands that it can fulfill it with another custom connector action plugin and automatically change it up to continue the conversation to return for me the cabin options for the Rotterdam cruise. All we did was give our bot access to a set of existing APIs and plugins. We built no manual topics by hand. The bot was able to self-assemble and chain together a combination of actions and APIs in order to fulfill the requests. And where any information was missing, it actually generated the questions to gather that information from me. Between this and chatting over company-specific information, we know this is going to revolutionize bot building as we know it.